fart noise.
So you guys today are going to get treated to a very special rant because it's something which I'm finding more and more of online, and every single person on YouTube is complaining about it, but yet no one actually seems to stop. Strange. And you know what? This is something which could be stopped so easily because it's just down to stupid people. So let me take you back a couple of years, right? When the internet first came round, do you know what the internet was actually made for? Communication. In sorts. And then this years and years later, this massive thing happened where we got social media. Now that we've got social media, people are kind of able to say things that they feel they aren't quite accountable for. But things of that are changing as well, and I'll be going into that in more detail in just a couple of moments. You see, it's a common misconception that people have in thinking that the more of them that they have, then the less hate that they're going to get. Whereas actually, in fact, what you'll find is that the more of these that you've actually got, the more hate you're going to get. For some reason, people think that it is acceptable to spread hate around the internet these days. And things kind of go just beyond the internet now as well, which is kind of sad. I mean, there was a case not that long ago where a teenager in, was it Buffalo, New York or something like that? He committed suicide because of the homophobic bullying that he was being subjected to at school. Now, his story went viral. You know, his videos that he'd put on YouTube went viral. And what happened at his school a couple of weeks later? The kids were still shouting things at other members of his family, like really homophobic things, and also about his death as well. Now that is disgusting. You know, that, for me, in person, wouldn't be socially acceptable. But here's where my earlier thing ties in as well. You see, for absolutely too long now, there's been no one on the internet actually doing anything about this hate. You know, it's just kind of been like, well, you know, that's the internet, it's not really happening in real life. Whereas for quite a lot of people these days, the internet is real life. But here's the funniest thing. In recent times, we're actually seeing it now, where more and more people are being held accountable of what they say online. You know, I can't actually name the amount of people that have been arrested for something that they've put on Twitter. Whether it be about racism, homophobia, bullying of any way, people are being held accountable, and I've got to say, it's about time. So this is my kind of rant thing. It's more of a question of, why do people feel the need to spread hate? You know, it's something which really, really annoys me. And hate comes in so many different forms when it comes to being online. I mean, look at it here on YouTube, right? Probably the main source of hate given on YouTube is through the comment section, which is the bit below. Now, people can write comments, which can be quite nasty anyway. You know, I mean, I've seen it happen many a time now where people have, you know, spent hours and weeks and months producing content for YouTube. Whether I like it or not, they've still spent that amount of time doing it. So if it's not to my taste, if I don't like it, then I could probably just put a comment on and say, okay, you've done loads of work, it's not my cup of tea, sort of thing. But some people take it one step further. You know, they actually feel that by clicking on the unsubscribe button, they're actually punishing a person in saying, that was rubbish. And rather than just being kind of creative with the way that they put their comment in saying, it wasn't my cup of tea, but, you know, well done, you've put loads of work into this, they'd rather just go, that was really awful, you need to do this, you need to do that. And it's like, well, hang on. It's that person's YouTube. Let them put up their content that they want to. It's not yours. And of course, the other type of comment hate that comes with that is the ability now for people to reply to comments. You know, YouTube have made it easier and easier and easier, since I've been using the website even, to actually reply to individual people's comments. So now you're getting a case of arguments breaking out in comments. Now, not a lot of YouTubers who are after the viewing figures and the AdSense and that side of YouTube, they're not really going to be too bothered about the comments being there, because at the end of the day, they will get ranked on how many comments that video has got, YouTube promote it, and blah, blah, blah. The only thing that is with that is that people tend to get a lot more personal when it comes to comments, and this is something which I've faced many a time. You know, the funniest thing is that 99.9% of the comments that I put out there on YouTube are just of my opinion. You know, if I'm saying, I disagree with this riot taking place, I disagree with you being a 34-year-old chav trying to kick a wall in, but ha ha ha, you got your leg chopped off by the rest of the wall. You know that video. You've seen that video. And if you haven't, it's below. Have a little look. It's there. But it's my opinion to put that thing, you know? It's not me, I don't even know. It's my opinion. But the amount of times that people write back and they're like, oh my god, you should go and die. And, you know, what else have I had hate-wise? I've had it where I've been told, oh, I'm going to hell. Obviously, wearing the gay flag. Oh, straight to hell, please. First class, obviously. I've been called racist. I've been told to get cancer. I've been told to die of cancer. I've been told that I should die of a sexually transmitted disease. So how to sum up and solve this problem, right? Well, what you need to do, first of all, whether you are a creator of content on YouTube or on Facebook or on Twitter or, you know, MySpace, is to remember that you are just putting your opinion out there. Unless you are someone like a politician, it's probably got to be said that what you say or do on the internet isn't really going to make much of a difference. But it's your opinion that you're putting out there. Now here's the other thing. Look at the content that you're putting out there. You know, is your content likely to offend someone? You know? Think about it from this point of view. It doesn't matter if you disagree with someone's religion, the colour of their skin, their sexuality, their sex even. That person is still a human being. You know? If you're going to tell someone to go and kill themselves, well, just remember that there would be a mother and a father without a child. There would probably be a brother or a sister missing one of their other siblings. You know? Think about it from that point of view.